feel like my eye is finally healing. Aw, thank you, my love. So I'm 100% holistic. And I didn't start out this way. My journey of breaking out of the matrix was in 2018. When my whole life was hitting me with a frying pan and shit was going down fast. I had to put alcohol down. So I started with the alcohol, and after that it was kind of in a way a snowball effect, because it took prison for me to realize we live in a prison. It also took prison for me to realize that our food is completely chemically enhanced and poisoned, whatever. Has hormones and fillers and all of it. And that we live in a criminal system all the way around. But anyway, how'd I digress? So when I realized what alcohol does to our body and food and everything like that, and realized what our body is, it's a plant and we're not our bodies, when things started actually, making sense and looking at it in a different perspective and realizing truth, it was easier to say goodbye to things. I watched What the Health on Netflix, and that permanently ended me ever touching another chicken or pig again. And then slowly became cow, and now I don't even eat fish. So yeah, I do not have flesh at all. And I was a alcoholic, shopaholic, processed food, trauma, ego, toxic, whatever, right? I check all the boxes. But I also check all the boxes that we heal. We heal mentally. We heal physically. We heal emotionally. And we heal it with our energy, right? But we have to remember who we are. We have to remember who we are. We have to unplug to truly realize the different perspective. Woke is just a terminology to put people in a box, man. People aren't woke. They're playing a game and they're putting another mask on. They're not doing the work. So, yeah, no, I'm not woke. So you can take your trolling comment and go spam somewhere else. Because, yeah, I don't live in my ego either. So you're not going to find a trigger in this live, which is what you will look for. Again, I am the walking example and walking receipt that we heal. Plain as day. You might as well call me Jesus Christ at this point. Because everything he said was truth. Whether the man existed or not, what he said was truth. We are all one. We are fragments of infinite. See only love because we are love at our highest frequency. The divide becomes in our human body, besides the boxes that this matrix does psychologically on your mind, body, and soul. Go within and find the Father. Wasn't Father. He didn't even talk about a father. Everything you've been taught is a lie. So stop believing the shit that you've been taught and start remembering the shit you know. Say that again. Can someone type that back to me? Can someone type that back to me? The hell did I just say? Stop believing what you're taught and start remembering what you know. Rasta love. Why's there gotta be a box? One. Why you gotta box it, man? Why you gotta box it, dude? Like, just looking to troll, man. Just looking to troll. Guys got nothing better to do than troll. It's hysterical to me because it's like, you don't give up yet. You guys haven't given up yet. Welcome YouTube, and again, welcome TikTok. How are we doing? So I am a teacher and a guide. I'm here to teach you, remember who you are. I'm here to reawaken you to who you truly are. Luna, thank you so much for the butterflies, my love. Let's see what your higher self has for you today. What time is it? Still have a half hour. Feeling pretty confident, oneness with oneself right now. You want to talk, but you're not sure if you're ready to share everything. Right? So you're feeling pretty renewed, right? Kind of aligned with oneself right now. And you are. So that's amazing. And opening up that throat chakra is challenging because it's attached to people's opinions, especially our own, which is just the program running in the head, in the background. You're projecting your fears and limitations. Yeah, there's still some blurriness, so just look a little closer to what fear is still kind of hanging out, right? I have guilt. There's guilt somewhere. Yeah, and guilt will be a block because it's a lower vibration for one. It's false evidence appearing real. There should be no guilt. There's nothing to be guilty of. You're purpose driven. Yeah, and the confidence is resonating, so stay bold, stay brave. You got this. You got this. I'm like, I have a half hour till the bakery opens. Purpose. So here's the thing, guys. The only purpose you have is to take care of your body. Your human body, okay? Your plant. Thank you, Luna, for the support. I truly appreciate. Your only purpose is to take care of your body and to be responsible for your energy, right? Which is living in love. It is living in genuine, authentic love. So at that point, there is nothing else. Purpose is just a matrix-driven thing to make you feel value again on the outside, to make you chase something that's not even there. Your only purpose is to remember who you are and to get through this game. That's it. My purpose is to break this box that we are all in. Because at the end of the day, you're me and I'm you. So, yeah. The whole thing is not a school to wake up. The whole thing is a prison to keep your energy stuck. Keep telling yourself that. Why would you be put on earth to wake up? Why would you be put down into a body poisoned and told that lies and made forgotten of who you are, indoctrinated and conditioned for what? To turn around to remember who you are? It doesn't make any sense. You're making excuses for the thing that's holding you down. You're in a narcissistic, toxic relationship with the world. This game owns your ass if you are saying it's a school to wake up. No, you are not in a school. You are in a prison that is mocking you and laughing at you, thinking that you have to actually... You're giving your energy to the wrong thing, man. Doesn't matter how this world began. Doesn't matter what the reasons are, what you were before. What matters is what you are now. How are you living now, and are you taking accountability for your energy now? Are you detoxing your body and truly loving your body? Or are you just spitting out shit and treating your body like a privilege of entitlement? Like, I can do whatever I want because it's my body. I'm sorry, but your body actually is a living plant and needs to be taken care of as such and needs to be respected. You don't own anything. You're not even the body you're in. You embody it. You are energy. Once you detach from this materialistic, debauchery, sloven world, you'll see that. You're in a school of love, dear God. Dude, call it whatever you want, Mom. Whatever helps you sleep at night. You want to call it a soul, call it a soul. I don't care. I'm not here to save the world. I'm just here to cut the truth and spit it. That's it. That's it. I just spit the truth. I call it as I see it, and I break the box. And I don't play the game anymore. And if you don't want to play the game anymore, you don't have to. By the way, if you would like a personal session with me and you're ready to confront your ego, I have sessions available. My website is linked in my profile. Check it out. If you want to start detoxing your body, I have linked people in my website as well of things that I use. So Elegant Rose Boutique is where I get my natural toothpaste. And she has soaps and everything else. Alice is where my wool locks came from, and her shampoo bars are amazing. I am affiliated with the first three, and that is Otter Spirit, grade A gemstone jewelry, family owned in California. Yeah. My discount code is with my affiliates, which is Otter Spirit, psilocybin, which is microdosing, and Aura Cacao. Cacao is the chocolate bean, which has healing properties on its own in its purest form. The mood booster, and it helps your skin and your immune system. Cacao is essential and a must. Kind of like my fresh bread that I'm about to get. I can't wait. I'm like, this is like the longest hour ever. So welcome, YouTube, TikTok. I am streaming both of you simultaneously, so the conversations don't match. That is why. Welcome, welcome, Ashe. I am here to answer questions and guidance. Leave a name, leave a question, talk to me. But if you would like a personal session and more private guidance, my website is linked in my profile. Angels are just a term from religion, my love. Spirit's just another word for frequency and energy. Break the box. Break your perception. Break free from the limitations. Stop trying to fit information in the boxes you have. It doesn't work that way. You have to be open to evolve, no matter what. I got a message years ago when I was in Texas. So what, 5 years ago, whatever. I'm out in Texas now. I'm officially on probation, and I am working. I'm paying off my fines. I'm jumping through the judicial hoops and doing their programs and checking all the dots and all the I's and keeping myself in check while I'm still healing myself emotionally and mentally and physically. Prison's no joke. Anyway, the message I got, the download I got was basically, your faith is going to completely change. How you see and believe, like spirituality, hierarchy, divinity, we'll use divinity. How I saw divinity was going to completely change. When I say divinity, that's way above religion, right? You know, religion is just a cult and a man-made box for you to worship and stay stuck in. Divinity is what we are, essentially, right? So, and that mind boggled me. I was like, how in the world is my perception of divinity going to change? Like, how can it change? Right? Like, it's facts, but it's not. And by God, within a year, my whole way of seeing divinity freaking evolved and changed. And I was like, whoa, holy shit balls. And I feel like it was just like this, like one or two keys that like some information just clicked and I just went, what? You know, kind of thing. So that was interesting because I never thought that like my perception of divinity would change. I've always been somewhat religious because I was raised in Catholicism. So I always had that fear in the background, right? Of, you know, if you don't, you're gonna be condemned to hell. And hell wasn't even the scary part about it. I could care less about hell. You know, it was, I don't know, you live in this energy, right? Whether it's, you know, you're believing it full force or whatnot, you're allowing the energy to control you. Does that make sense? Anyway, religion is a cult and a hard one to get out of. Um, and that was one of the mindsets that I had to break. And that was the message of your divinity is going to change. And it was, oh, my cult like religion mind is going to break the box and realize the truth. Oh, excellent then. You know, it's one of those things where hindsight 2020. But then we wouldn't be in a game. Someday I'll let this eye heal without picking at it. I'm so bad that way, man. When in Rome. Yay. Like, I'm a picker. Glad to see, no, I didn't miss anything. I literally didn't miss anything. Hi. How are ya? Welcome, welcome. I only popped on to say hi because I had an hour before the bakery opens. And now the bakery is opening in about 6 minutes. All right, loves. Well, I will see you on the flip side. I'll be live later this afternoon. Oh, hi. Thank you for the roses, Hannah. Appreciate. Let's get you a card. It'll be my last. I'm going to be signing off. Like I said, I'll be back this afternoon. I got winning for you. I got victory. Victory is coming out strong. Achievement. Some kind of award. Yeah, you made it just in time. 31. Yeah. Congratulations. Something to be... You accomplished something, right? You know? Yeah, we got passion, fireworks. I like that. Nice. Excellent. All right. Again, I'll be back this afternoon, sometime. Anywho, yeah. I'm gonna go get my fresh baked bread. All natural, all organic sourdough bread. Counting in 3 minutes. All right, I love yous, and I will see you this afternoon.